an OSL, maybe. Anyway, there was a ton of money on the line on this game, and he's gambling on it. Maybe they're... yeah, well, we do know that a lot of StarCraft players go on to be professional gamblers. Anyway, so Flash is going to pull it off this time, though. Jaedong going for a 12 hatch into a pool, so he's going to be a little bit economically behind, but he's going to have those Zerglings out. He's probably going to put on a little bit of pressure on Flash, maybe make him pull some STVs to repair a depot or something. Excuse me, hold on. Sorry, I've been screaming for like an hour. I had to get a drink of water. Anyway, engineering bank going down. This is interesting. Engineering bay going down for a Flash, so he's gonna go for some kind of a +1 weapons timing attack of some kind is what I'm expecting here. A bunker, sunken bust or something. And his Flash, I mean, Jaedong's gonna get the top right base, and that is ripe. That is a ripe target for Jaedong, right there. If Flash sees that base up there, he's gonna go straight for it. And with this +1 attack, I don't think there's anything Jaedong's gonna be able to do about it. I mean, obviously the game isn't over yet. Jaedong could scout this, figure out what's going on, and do something about it. And he could defend with Sunkens as well. But with the +1, he's gonna be able to deal very easily with Zerglings. And he's gonna do exceptionally well against Mutalisks later on as well. And there's the Spire going up already. So he's going this normal. This build has been pretty good lately, with been basically the standard with the 2-hatch lair, 3rd hatch Spire kind of thing. Anyway, so he's going for that. He's going to get those Mutalisks out, get the 3-hatch Mutas, and then go for an attack here. But Flash is going to be able to deal with those very, very easily with his +1 weapon Marines. Assuming he can get them out here. He needs to get a bunch of Marines out, though, pretty quick, and he's going to be able to have turrets as well. There goes the Zerglings coming in to put a little pressure on. Well, not even really pressure, just scout what's going on, see what's going on at Flash's base. And Jaedong has no scouting information. Jaedong going for a 4th base again! Seeing the lack of Marines. Oh, no! He went in there and saw the lack of Marines and gets another base, figuring that Flash is going mass econ. And not for a rush of some kind. He's got the Spire almost up, so he's going to have a bunch of Mutalisks as well, actually. So, not a completely horrible decision to get that hatchery, that extra hatchery, but he has lost to Flash's timing attacks on situations like that. Oh, crap, that was weird. The video stalled for a moment. I was really scared that this whole thing was going to get screwed up. Anyway, he has died to those attacks twice already this series in games 1 and 2. Look at this. Flash is going to set up a bunker at the front. Very nice. It's going to keep any Zerglings from getting in, and it's also going to, the bunker's going to be really hard for Mutalisks to kill, especially if it puts a turret next to it, or if there's SCVs that can go and repair. Anyway, yeah, so Flash has 3 racks now. He's making lots of medic Marines here. He needs to get some turrets up pretty quick. I hope that Flash doesn't just make a perimeter of turrets and neglect the inside, because he has lost so many games that way. He lost a game to... Well, actually, did he lose? I don't remember if he lost a game to Jaedong earlier that way. I don't remember which game that was. But, you know, that's how he loses a lot of games. That's how he lost that one game to who was that? Hune. Back when he hadn't been defeated in 15 games versus Zerg or something like that. Here comes the Mutalisks coming in for harassment. Jaedong trying to group up those Mutas right now. Marines are on trying to put pressure on them. And are there? Okay, there is just a perimeter of turrets. So if Jaedong squeezes past that perimeter, he can do some major damage in Flash's main base. But he doesn't have quite the Mutalisk stack yet. I think he's only got 7 or 8 or 9 right now. Because he built that extra hatchery. And here comes Flash with his +1 upgrade weapons. Is going to push out here and try and put some pressure and maybe try and take out one of those bases. Jaedong has those bases up. He's mining at those bases. He doesn't have a ton of drones at his bases, though, so he's just producing units at this point. This is crazy. He's not really making use. I'm not sure what the point is of making those extra bases if you're not going to saturate them. Here comes the Mutalisks coming in, trying to put pressure on Flash's base, basically trying to force Flash back into his base to make sure those Marines can't go and kill one of his extra bases. Grouping up more Mutalisks here. Got a lot of Mutalisks there. Good stack there. He's got a nice clump. And he's just dancing him around, forcing Flashes. He used a lot of stim. Those medics, there's not very very many medics. They're probably very low on energy right now because there's been so much stim, and Flash splits his forces. Half of his forces are going up to the top right base, and that is a crucial base. If Jaedong holds that base, he's gonna easily win in the mid game. He's got one gas mine up. Jaedong taking out the forces in the middle while the other half goes up and attacks this base, and they're gonna be able to take out the hatchery. The drones get up, but the hatchery's gonna go down. Jaedong's gonna be forced just down to just the 2 gas instead of having a 3rd and 4th gas easily accessible to him in that top right. Flash taking a huge control of this game right now. Jaedong's gonna be able to kill off those Marines now that they're kind of trapped here, but it doesn't matter. They did their job. That was a worthy sacrifice for them to keep Jaedong. And look at that. Look at that. It's pretty beautiful actually. Making with his last larva of that hatchery a drone so that he can remake that hatchery immediately. +1 carapace up now for Jaedong to match that +1 weapons, but Flash is adding racks. He's got 4 racks. He's getting a 5th. He's got tons of turrets, so he can't be counterattacked by mutas there. And Jaedong looks to have multiple groups of Mulisks at this point. He's got more up on that ridge there. One just died. He can replace it very easily. Oh, he needs to be careful about his rally, though. Looks like he has a rally down there, or he was trying to regroup or something like that. He needs to be extremely careful with his harassment. I'm not sure what Jaedong's plan is. He's probably got the lurkers on the way right now or something like that. He needs something. These Mulisks are not going to... Oh, my gosh! He rallies another Mutalisk through the Marines. Jaedong cannot afford to make those kind of mistakes like this. And now he's going in with just Mutalisks against those Marines. He should have gone with some Zerglings, I think, as well. It would have been a little bit more effective. But look at this. He's got the den up, but he's just rallying mass mutas here to the front. He is taking out these Marines slowly and steadily with just Mulisks. But and look at this. Comsat on those drones popping out. He sees that 3rd base is there. Going for vessels as well. He's just kind of camping at home, just trying to put on pressure with these medic Marines. And then he's going to make his full assault once he gets a couple tanks and a couple vessels, is what it looks like. So Jaedong has to hold things off that long. He's got the lurkers out. I'm not sure if he's going for Hive just yet, but he needs to start thinking about Defilers if he's not already. Otherwise, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Okay, I didn't see what was. They showed his base for just a moment there. There's another hatchery going down. Actually, he's going to stick for the lair tech stuff. Anyway, I think that was the Huashan coach they just showed there for a minute. He's looking on, actually kind of antipathetically. Sort of blasé look on his face, but it could have just been the moment of that shot. Anyway, Flash putting on lots of pressure. This is the last game, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to remind you that again because it is all on the line here, and Flash is moving out. This attack could win the MSL for Flash, or it could lose it for him as well if it goes badly, and then the counterattack might come against him. And here comes Flash again, splitting his forces. Some of the medic Marines dealing with the Mulist, the other half coming in here. They're going to drill down that sunken colony. The lurker is about to pop, though, and he's putting pressure on both bases at once. The lurker pops out. He's gonna have to burrow. Zergling's coming and stopping for one up the ramp. Oh no, Flash needs to run his Marines away from his lurkers. He loses almost all the Marines. The lurkers destroy all those medic Marines at the 3rd base. Oh my goodness. And Flash is not able to kill off the bases. I don't think he killed that many drones either. His forces at Jaedong's natural expansion got obliterated by Zerglings coming down the ramp, and just a single lurker and some Mulis behind there. So Flash really should not have split up his forces. If he'd kept them all in one clump, he could have destroyed one base or the other, but he got too greedy, tried to destroy both, and a radiant goes off on those mutas. The mutas have been negated now. The lurker's going down. Flash is not out of this yet. He has his tank. He has his vessel. He has another group of medic Marines. He's moving out here. He can still go up and retake top right out. He can destroy the top right base again. Jaedong, in fact, has got to worry about that right now because he doesn't have much stuff on the ground. He doesn't have Hive, so he doesn't have Nidus either. Queen's Nest is just going out. He is way far from Hive. This is actually kind of bad for Jaedong now that I think of it. Flash lost a lot of units there, but Jaedong has nothing to fall back on right now if he gets assaulted right now. And here comes Flash stimming his Marines to rejoin the force as quickly as possible. He's got tons of turrets at his main base, so he can't be countered right now. 2 vessels loading in. Oh, he can't lose those vessels. Get the vessels back to the Marines. Flash now pushing across this high ground in between those 2 bases. There's a few lurkers there, but it's only a few. Flash can easily take those lurkers out. Look, he irradiates one. He's got tanks for the others. They're forced to fall back here. Jaedong is mining that top right. He's got 4 lurkers coming in. He drops the lurkers in. Zergling's going in, gets slaughtered. Those lurkers are about to die too. There's just a couple lurkers. Hydra's is going in. More lurkers morphing in the field. Flash is on the verge of taking out this base, which will clinch him the game and the MSL title. Zergling's popping out. Jaedong needs to run in with some miracle right now. He's going to lose the game and lose the MSL. Flash is pushing it on his third expansion. Flash can easily run something up to the top right. Look at this. Jaedong is going to lose this base. He knows that he needs to fall back. He needs to fall back and just mount up. Jaedong looking very discouraged, not looking happy at all. He can still pull something out, though, theoretically. He's still got the top right base. He's trying to morph some lurkers here, but Flash is rallying all of his forces to the... well, actually, not all of his forces in front. Here, this is it. He's killing off the drones at the top right. Jaedong has just reduced to 2 bases. Flash is at 2 bases left. Jaedong, GG's. All his bases in tatters. It's GG's. Flash pumping his fists in the air again. A repeat of last season, taking out Jaedong, and just is so thrilled about it. Oh my gosh, just so thrilled, and complete repeat of last season, going to Game 5, and Flash pulling out the win and being super, super excited about it. Flash has now won 2 MSLs in a row, and Jaedong has now gotten 2 MSL silvers in a row. Flash wins the MSL in spectacular fashion against his epic rival Jaedong, and oh my gosh, that was an absolutely insane series. Absolutely insane. And here come his teammates from KT Rolster coming to throw some champagne on him, or something at least. I guess he's not even old enough to... Is he even old enough to have champagne thrown on him? Oh, man. Epic, epic win. I mean, people throw around the term epic win sometimes, and it doesn't always mean it, but that was an epic win. And there's the KT team throwing him in the air in victory. Absolutely ridiculous. Wow. So Flash taking the MSL title in just absolute spectacular fashion, and doing it in style, doing it in Flash style. You know, going with those kind of timing attacks, special weird builds in the first couple games, going for silly things that didn't work and just backfired, and keeping his focus, shrugging it off, moving on to the next game, and just owning face hard in the last game to finish things off. And Jaedong, you know, Jaedong just did a little bit too much muta. He got a little bit too greedy with that 4th base again. He did not learn, and got a little bit too greedy with that 4th base again. I'm just gonna... The video's almost over, so I'm just gonna switch back to more celebration here. Where's the celebration? Just so we have different backdrop. Anyway, while I keep talking for another minute. Anyway, so Jaedong going for the 4th base again. And you know what? It might have worked against Light. Actually, I don't remember if he did that against Light. I think he did, at least once. But it doesn't work against Flash. You know, it doesn't work against Flash. I think that should just be a motto for StarCraft, Korean StarCraft in general. It doesn't work against Flash. You know. Wow. So. Oh man, absolutely insane. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I certainly did. I enjoyed my head off there. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say about this. GG. GG. Very, very good games. And, wow. Flash, MSL champion. Once again. Wow. Alright. Take care. Thanks for watching.